This track has been racy today. I mean, Van Gisbergen has been in control out front. But really behind, oh, look at this, sideways, there goes Blaney.
Blaney's off in the dirt.
Contact with Busher.
Into the barrier.
Roll if you can.
Oh, he's high-sided this, he's stuck. Not gonna get that 12 car out of there. The 23's around out of turn 2.
Caution is out, first one for incident today. Third yellow of the afternoon.
The 11 of Antlin. His day continues to get worse.
A little bit of the opposite of what we saw here last year. Last year, 8 cautions first 2 stages, no cautions final stage. And
oh, the 17 gets loose. And I just hate to think of how angry this guy in the 12 car is. Blaney already frustrated by how the 19 ran him earlier in the race down in turn 4, and that's really going to have him hot that he didn't get taken care of there. Racing side by side through this part of the racetrack, you kind of got to give each other a little grace.
A little bump from Haley, and another one straightened him out, and around he went.
Never lifted.
Now scoring is saying that Eric Jones is the leader.
Oh, wow.
Well, we saw earlier Gio Ruggiero got low on the front straightaway and kicked up a little grass. This time it didn't go as well.
Yeah, we talk about how hard it is to see again, and you see him come off a turn 4 down the front stretch. Hocevar is going to find a hole to get into the bottom, and then he's like, I want to see. Oh, you know, like you want to see, and then you know you're in the grass. And gosh, we've seen this wreck happen here before, just like that. And I think Kyle Busch said it best. We need more grass, and it needs to be taller.
So he shoots the 54 out. Now coming onto pit road. Let me just show you real quick. Okay, this is the 17's pit box. The 54 is right here. You see the tire carrier. Now let's roll it forward. Watch this 54. Go left. Right into the pit box. That might be the 6 pit box. I can't tell if it's the 6 or the 17. And then there's words because it's RFK. It's basically a Gibbs RFK disagreement on pit road because of what happened onto the racetrack.
I think Hamlin blew up. That's exactly what happened to that car.
Hamlin has lost power coasting around the racetrack.
Oh, Clint.
I'd say the oil pan just blew
Hold
up.
it right there, lock it down.
And that is the second caution of the day. This one for Denny Hamlin.
Big fire, big
going up in
Big fire out of
flames.
the right side pipe.
Hamlin had lost power, recycled it, tried to get it restarted, and then something internal. You saw those flames coming out the tailpipe and then everywhere.
It was interesting. The top wasn't as good today as it was yesterday in practice, so I found that a little interesting, and you know, we'll just have to kind of see tomorrow what goes on.
Sticking his tongue out behind you, Chase.
Jamie McMurray is here with me. We're on top of the camper with the fans here, and they've been nice enough, as Clint Boyer pointed out, with his tailgate kings. A kangaroo, a baby kangaroo that you're feeding.
Well, we're bribing the kangaroo. It's cranberry juice and water. And I didn't know that they were going to let me hold her, but once I started feeding it worked out well. So, yeah, I got to be honest, when I woke up this morning, Chris, holding the kangaroo was the last thing I had on my bingo card.
Oh, we need to water the sod.
Fire rate first, and then the tire. Fire rate first. Road crew, fire rate.
So let's see exactly how they go about this, how they plan on putting this fire out, whether they use a fire extinguisher in the vents, and if Josh Berry can even stay in the race car.
He can't see. He couldn't see well enough to get it in the box. He just wants to get out. He just needs to get out.
He's going to have to get out. I mean, look at the smoke pouring out of the back window. There's no way Josh can breathe in this situation.
It has been a troublesome and problematic playoffs for Josh Berry, unfortunately. Oh, look at him. He has felt the full effects of that smoke inhalation.
I'm on either side of this. I think if we were inside the top 5, I would side with Ty Gibbs and say, yeah, man, I'm racing. I'm out here racing as hard as I can. But I will admit, for 11th and 12th, right there, you would think I think we should show this on camera for the next few laps because I'm not sure they're done. I think they're very frustrated with one another. Oh, here we go. Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Yes, sir. Gibbs goes around.
Yellow's out.
Let's listen in more out of the 11.
Are they afraid to talk to him? That's what I feel like. They're just scared of him. I don't know the answer to that right now. I'm just focused on trying to get the 11 the best finish. We'll talk about it after, I promise.
Oh, a big pile.
There's just no room to work, and they're all wedged together here.
And that's the problem with this racetrack where the spotters cannot see everything. You can tell that everybody's running into this wreck with no understanding that there are cars blocking the racetrack.
Qualified road 2.
Oh, my goodness. Such a hard lick right there. He spins right around in front of Dylan. And now here comes everybody piling into this crash. Wow.
They have no idea, right?
No.
I mean, all of these cars continuing. This is just going to be a huge hit for the 77. Let's go on board with Brad Kay. Take a look at this.
Oh my gosh.
Now let's go back. You know, we're doing the choose here. This is the replay.
It's all this out the window.
And Leland Honey, oh my goodness, has to get away from him.
Well, he tried to get to the top, and he was on the bottom and then spun out.
You know, when you make the playoffs without a win, you get in here on points. I'm not saying you don't belong, but I think you have to swing a little bit more for the fences, Kim.
Yeah, and with where they qualified, they knew they were going to have an aggressive strategy to begin with. Fuji Flake Carrots. Oh, looks like there might be an issue there. Not sure what it is. So this is going to be detrimental to their stop. Air gun. It looks like the gun was not working on the right side for the changer. Struggling to turn, though. This is going to absolutely cause a hiccup for this team, Steve.
This is going to absolutely kill it. So obviously now the jack is dropped on the right front. So the right rear gun wouldn't work. He went over to get another one. The front changer goes to the right rear, works on the car, then they drop it. This is going to be, look at the pit stop. Look down here. We're looking at normally 9 or 10 seconds. North of 40 seconds, dead on 40 seconds. So a 30-second over average stop. It all started on the right rear. The gun either malfunctioned, came unplugged.
They were 7 wide. As you see them coming to the restart. You can see the bottom line gets a little bit bunched up.
Everybody stays in line across the line there.
That was clean.
It was crazy here already.
Watch this. Right there. Get your cameras out.
You won't see that very often. I mean, I don't think you see that at Daytona or Talladega. It's already begun.
Ross Chastain gets sideways. And they all pile into each other. Around they go at the front of the field. We can't get going. Is that a push gone bad?
Oh, yeah, 100%. It was a guy on the front row maybe that decided to go a little later in the box.
We'll have to watch again here and see if they were waiting late in the zone to go.
That's what it looks like. It looked like they just went.
Both trucks were getting pushed from behind, and I got to believe that they were having trouble hooking up the rear tires to get going forward. If those pushes come too soon, what happens is you spin the rear tires and you can't go anywhere, and you start dancing around as we saw.
We are now joined by, I think, Bubba Wallace, driver of the number 2311 Toyota. If you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll get a mic over to you. We'll start right here in the front.
Should I do this the whole time in the mask?
Sure.
That's too hot. This is my altitude training.
Hocevar was third. He's now fourth. Here's what happened coming off turn 3.
Yeah, just a really, really huge slide. Contact with the right rear. My goodness. That is the
roof flap. The roof flap is up on this thing.
That is the best save of the year. I think it's got to be a contender.
I mean,
I know the wall straightened him out, but seriously, man, this car is wrecked.
Look at that thing.
Yep.
He's so sideways, the roof flap deploys.
Yeah.
So the air pressure has changed so much, it is trying to keep the car on the ground. That is out of control.
All right, so here's Chastain. Has to have this spot. I mean, he is in this corner deep. Contact with the one, but there's no way he could maintain control. Throws it in reverse, trying to get to the line, but all those cars got by him.
2 cars came across the line in reverse. AJ Hummendinger.
No, Ross and Joey. Joey gets the tiebreaker.
And Ross Chastain.
Oh, they just crashed off of 17. Just wrecked City to try to make it in.
Oh boy.
Chastain is not going to sleep tonight.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports. If you enjoyed what you just watched, well, it's time to bring the action and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel. You can have it all: news, highlights, interviews, and analysis. So go for it.